All right, well, back here live with Connor Burke coming back and joining me. I'm gonna get this walking around the concourse figured out, but for today, I think we'll just go with this. And it's nice to see all these people wandering around. I had so much fun sitting here, Connor. That Valerie got me a chair because
Right.
this old guy can't. The shoulder doesn't take it too. Anyway, so I've sit down sharing on TikTok, and so many people coming up and saying hello, which is awesome. How's your seats over there? You meeting some new people?
Oh, they're fantastic. Yep, we're meeting our seat buddies. We got
Yeah.
a perfect view. Super happy. I was
Yeah.
happy with the whole period right up until the last 15 seconds.
I know, 15.9 seconds to be precise, and then boom. But you know what? I got a great view here watching up on the big screen, and I can tell you that I think the Sarnia Sting dominated that period.
Yeah, they looked really good. There was a couple good chances for Windsor. Evan Millette stood on his head there for a whole minute and
For
a half.
like, wow.
There was a big round of applause. Yeah, he kept us in there for
Several
sure.
times.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
But can't keep relying on that, right?
No,
Because
you
he's going to
definitely
get
can't.
tired or hurt or frustrated.
Had a couple good chances ourselves, really. So, yeah, I don't think we're totally relying on the goalie because Ryan Brown had a great breakaway. Karimov had a good break there.
Yeah.
I think a couple guys got hauled down, maybe looking for a penalty. I know. That's just me, but.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything yet.
No, nothing yet. They're letting them play. So
yeah,
sometimes that's nice.
Yeah.
If you're going to be even, then just.
I'm just surprised because, Sarnia, Windsor, that's, but I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, it usually gets
maybe
pretty heated, but it's kind of tame off the bat. Nothing too crazy.
I
No
know.
big hits, no fights yet, unfortunately.
Connor wants to fight, so I was just going to
Drop
say,
the mitts.
right? Mom's here. Karen is tapping the live. Hello, Mom. We're up over 10,000 likes on TikTok. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can come over to TikTok where I'm live the whole time having conversations, and we'd love to have you join the conversation as well. We're loving the TikTok. Favorite player out there that first period?
Ooh. How about the new signee, Jordan Bax? He looked fantastic,
Yeah.
actually. Had a couple good chances himself. I'm happy with that. We'll take that one. I would go with Karimov because he looked great as well. But
Yeah.
I think I liked a lot of people. Carter Kostick, flying out the gate after a terrible injury last season. Good to see him back. Jacob Reese had a good hit there. Both the Coyne brothers. They look so poised for their age.
Yeah.
Brings the NHL pedigree to the Sting. I liked a lot of people there, actually.
Right.
It was a
Who
good
are these
period.
guys walking around?
There's Alessandro Diorio, unfortunately, in a cast.
Right.
Case Kamzik. Hopefully, fingers crossed for his best health and best recovery.
It's got to be tough to be here, home opener, and you are not a part of it. Knowing that probably everybody plays their part, but knowing inside you're probably a piece of what's missing out there tonight.
Such a bummer. That's like I said before. It's supposed to be a first-round draft pick in the NHL, and a whole new leader for this team, and you can't be here for your second season opener. It's a bummer. It sucks.
Yeah. But I think, the fact that they're here and they're supporting, it's not the same, but you can still support and I think advise from the sidelines too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. They're here in spirit.
Yeah.
I've seen people tapping him on the shoulder. I'm sure he gets the gist of how everybody wants him to be healthy. So.
Yeah, I don't know if what are we seeing here? Mics aren't working. Well, they're saying they're working here.
I was also getting a little bit of the same thing there, so I don't know if it's just really quiet, too
Yeah,
far away.
maybe.
Background noise is still drowning you guys out.
Okay. Hey, how are you?
How's this? Does this sound better right up close?
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna have to get the hey, Billy. We're gonna have to. I'll figure it out next game. You're just gonna have to deal with me for now.
Dave will figure it out.
Yeah, well, maybe I will. I don't know.
The only time will tell.
The tough part for those guys to have to just be walking around and not actually be out there on the ice. But yeah, they're here. You see the coaching staff down there. They're looking the part there, and boy, I wish we could be down there. Listen to them talk right now, not just to get the inside scoop, but just to get the vibe of what's on the bench. You got probably a better view than I do of the bench. Can you sense any vibe down there?
Nothing crazy yet. I'm sure they don't want to get too high and too low. It's the first game of the season. Just ride it out, and I'm sure go with the game plan that you've been talking about for the past 2 weeks of preseason and camp, and all the practices. So just let it come together and see what happens. A couple pucks flew right by the Windsor coach and the Sarnia coach. So
is that right?
They were rockets. I'm surprised they didn't
taking target practice on each other.
Yeah, you see how hard they come up the glass there when we're right behind it now.
Yeah.
Heads up, everybody.
What's got to happen in the second period what was missing in the first period there?
Maybe a little bit of drive to the net. It seems like when we were getting chances, it was one guy alone. You got to have a follower, someone to get the rebound.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple more passes too. A couple solo efforts, it seems like, but it all comes with time. It's chemistry. I don't think there's too much that can be adjusted. I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah. They seem to be tight out there, and they got pushed around by Windsor. Mm-hmm. I think we both could agree that we would expect that from Windsor to come out and go, yeah, we're going to. And Sarnia pushed back right away and kept going, and then I think Windsor had to give their head a shake and go, all right, that's not working.
Yeah, they're big kids. We've said it before. They're going to throw their weight around, but we've got a couple